Hey, good morning, y'all. So, it's just always a lot going on. Like I can't never, get away from stuff that is going on. I would like to say like behind the scenes or whatever. It's early. Like I really haven't been feeling good the last couple of days. I've had a headache, and I normally don't have a problem with headaches, but I'm stressed. Like I'm extremely stressed right now. And there, like I said, has been a lot going on. And I just like literally the last couple of days, especially yesterday, like I literally was in the bed all day yesterday, so when I woke up, like I didn't just wake up, like something, how you get those little nudges sometime. I can't explain it, articulate it, or whatever. If you're a spiritual person, you know what I'm talking about. I got that little nudge, and woke up, and something said, to check on my Google review. Like I posted that review, let me see what it was, 6 days ago. So I put that Google review up on the Super 8 6 days ago. So the owner, which I don't know who's actually writing it, it says response from the owner. It could have been from Sunny, it could have been from the Sunil dude. I don't know. Okay. But I'm going to read the response. Since I put the review out there, they responded, a day ago. I'm going to read the response. It says, while we are grateful for your long term stay here with us. Anyways, while we are grateful for your long term stay with us, it is very disappointing to read about your experience at the hotel. As you saw, our property and guest rooms were recently renovated, and we've been doing all we can to get all of the in room amenities in place as quickly as possible. We ran across some issues with our supplier and do apologize for any inconvenience that this may have caused you. You can assure, we can assure you that we are doing what we can to accommodate all our visitors with the same hospitality and level of service that we give everyone. Please accept our apology for not offering the level of service you anticipated. So, okay, y'all. So, look, I read that a few times. I've been up for a minute. Okay, it's like 6:15 in the morning, and it's Thursday, November the 16th. So literally in a week is Thanksgiving. This year has flown by so fast. But anyhow, so first of all, it took them a week to respond to my message. So 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 I know, I'm sure I had folks, feathers ruffled, and I know I've been called all kind of fat bitches and black bitches and probably the whole nine. But at the same time, I don't care. I don't care because I am still a consumer. Whether I'm without a home, without a job, without a peace of mind or whatever at this point, I'm still a consumer. My money is still green, just like everybody else's, and it's like, I'm sorry, the first thing that had came up and still is a factor here in this situation is mismanagement. Okay. Yeah, that's first and foremost. Y'all knew when you were trying to open. So those supplies should have already been ordered. So if there was a hiccup, you account for time. So when you're opening your all of your amenities. So I guess, so because you were having quote unquote supplier issues, so you were having supplier issues with the gym too, because the gym wasn't open. Like, my folks are there. Like they came right when I was leaving. So even the day that I left was still like a whole shit show circus situation within itself, because my neighbor saw Sonny in his truck going all in the back area where I was looking to see what I was doing, and then he had the white girl call up there rushing me, because like it was an hour over checkout. But yeah, but I had been on the property for over a month. Over time you accumulate stuff. I had planned on staying there for a while, okay? That was my initial intention, but the good Lord pushes you sometimes. He will push you. You get comfortable, you're not doing what he wants you to do. He will push you sometimes. And that's exactly what happened. I was pushed out of that situation. And you know why? Because the main thing was I was so aggravated. I was very much aggravated. It was too much shit going on. I'm dealing with my former coworker, which I will get into that. I will do a whole video about that. Yes, I will. I most certainly will. Okay. Because I'm not a sugarcoat person. I'm a straight arrow through and through. I'm not a person that flim flams people, uses people, try to take advantage of people, try to intentionally try to hurt people's feelings and stuff like that. That's not who I am. That's not a part of my character profile. Okay. But there's been some stuff going on. There's been some people around lately, and I'm just saying, I'm going through a lot. I'm already going through a lot. So the people that are the closest to me right now that are in my inner circle, should be mindful that right now Tracy is going through a lot. So the one thing that you should not do is annoy the fuck out of me, okay? Or piss me off or try to take my kindness for weakness, or not be mindful, like, because I don't move like I used to, okay? The old me, like with that shit that I was just going through. I told you my mom was all TNT and I'm her little firecracker, okay? I've had my moments. I try not to do that. I really try not to do that. I try not to kirk out. I try to remain as calm as possible. But trust me, that Tasmanian devil is still, I try to keep her down here. I try to keep her down here, but she will make an appearance if she has to. Okay, I have no problem defending myself, and so, like, one of the main things too with this situation that really pissed me off is the man tried to take my constitutional rights away because he didn't like what I said out of my mouth. Yeah, well, I didn't like how I was mistreated. I didn't like how I was talked about by the management team behind my back based upon the shit that y'all aren't doing. Okay, so don't sit up there and put it off on me, because yes, y'all know that I have a mouth, but I stay in my room. I don't bother nobody. I follow the rules. Okay, so with this whole thing with the microwaves and the refrigerator, oh, it was a supplier. It was a supplier issue. Okay, but what about the gym equipment? You had a supplier issue as well for the gym equipment. The gym wasn't open now, and now when I'm gone, everybody has a microwave and a refrigerator in their room, and they finally have the gym, up and ready for people to actually utilize. I'm sorry, that's mismanagement. Mismanagement. The management team, the owner, everybody at that hotel sucks. And I'm going to continue to say so. And I'm still not going to go back there ever spending my money. And I'm still going to encourage people to do the same and not go there and spend your money. Plain and simple. Because y'all are assholes. Plain and simple. So it took them a week to respond to my message. When I posted that review, they were at 4.5 star rating on Google. It went down to 3.8. Now they're back up to 4.0. What you not gonna do is try to take Tracy's voice away. Tracy has a voice. I'm always going to stand up for myself. The things that this management team is doing is foul as fuck. That was one of my mom's sayings. It's foul as fuck. You heard what I said. And I'm always going to take up for myself. If that was my mama, oh, y'all would have been cussed up and down and around. She probably would have got banned from the company. She probably would have. She probably would have got banned off of that property, because my mom also was not a sugarcoat person, but I try not to do things like how she does. I'm still my own individual, even though I have a lot of her characteristics. I still try to be my own individual and do the things that I feel Tracy needs to do and how I need to conduct business. Now, when you need to cuss somebody out, then fine, by all means, cuss them out. Sometimes people need to get checked, even in businesses. Sometimes people need to get checked. So you check them, on a need, like literally on a need, like case by case basis. When you need to do that, fine, by all means, do that when it's absolutely necessary. But again, I was never rude and disrespectful to any of the staff there. Even when the GM lady, she did do her job, but except for that exception with that one thing, she did not take my safety situation seriously. She was more worried about the business aspect instead of my safety. Okay, fine, whatever. But as far as everything else that she did her job. So I have to, like, like if I'm giving her like a 10-star rating, like I would give her a 9 because she didn't take my safety situation, into consideration and treated it seriously in the serious nature that it should have been. Okay, fine. But she did everything else. And like they're doing themselves a huge disservice running that lady off of the property because she did her job and she was a team player. She would roll her sleeves up and get her hands dirty and do what needed to be done to get the job done because there is no I in team. Okay? But when you have an owner like this, and then he has this account manager that became the general manager or whatever the hell his title is, I don't care. This property is still being mismanaged, so it took you a week to respond to, but it's in Google, honey. It's in Google. It's out in the www world universe. So anybody that clicks on the Google reviews for this particular property is going to see my review, and it took them 6 days to respond. So thank you for finally responding. You know, I guess you had to save face in a sense and put something out there. Yeah, because I put the little picture up there. I was trying to put the picture of the rusted microwave and refrigerator, but I don't have to put the picture up. It's on my Google review. So anybody that will finally come in contact, with my YouTube channel, I put it on the video. I thought I took pictures too, but I didn't. But the video is out there. It's been out there because I did that when I was still on the property, and I've already been gone, for over a week. It's going on what, 2 weeks now or something or whatever. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. So they finally responded. So they had to, I guess, or they didn't. I guess they trying to save face at this point, but I'm giving myself a pat on the back because I feel like that's a true sense of accomplishment. Okay. What you're not going to do is try to take my constitutional rights away from me and try to shush me. Okay. What y'all did was wrong. As a management team of a hotel, what y'all did was wrong. Period. Point blank. And I'm a consumer still spending my money. So here it is. Like, because let me look at my calendar. Okay, so when I had actually, even as far as the day that I left and stuff like that, you checking on me to see if I'm leaving and stuff. Yes, I was most certainly leaving. Yes, I was. Yeah, so it's been almost exactly on Saturday. I left on the 4th. So the 11th made 1 week. So this Saturday on the 18th will make exactly 2 weeks that I've been gone. Okay, so when I was forced out, because obviously I had to leave. I wasn't going to come out of my character and start cussing and fussing at people and all that stuff because I didn't feel like all of that was absolutely necessary. But he heard me on the camera calling the man a butthole because he was a butthole. As far as I'm concerned, they both are buttholes. And I am not spending no more money on that property. And like I said, I will still encourage as many people that will come through to my channel and watch my videos about these horrific experiences with these butthole hotel owners and these butthole hotels in Baltimore County. I'm still going to talk about it as long as it's still relevant and they're still doing slim shady shit and they're still being shysters and they're still mistreating customers, especially the brown ones. Mm-hmm. And then you still want to flim flam the poor folks. Okay, fine, no problem, because all of this, obviously, is building up my armor for the things that it is that I know that the good Lord needs me to do at this point. It is meant for Tracy to help homeless people like myself in a similar situation. Everywhere that I've been, I come in contact with people in my same exact situation. So it's just time. It's just time. And I've been praying on it too for a long time. It's just time, for me to build up my networking abilities, and contacts and stuff like that, to finally be able to create something, that people like me can benefit from without having to go through these types of experiences like what I have gone through, and then, you know, when I'm trying to focus and do the things that I need to do, trying to get my mental on point, like this has been a lot. It has been a lot for me. It has been a lot to kind of bounce back from this whole little scenario. Like literally on on Saturday will be 2 whole months since I left the Belmont. And I'm still not my regular self, and I've still been dealing with stuff, but I'm taking everything in stride and I'm handling things to the best of my ability as they come up. But like I said, it's been some distractions. It's been some other little factors that have been around, that I don't appreciate. But whatever. I mean, I'm still taking everything in stride and I'm handling. Big Mama's still handling her business. I'm still handling my business. So one, okay, they finally responded, to my review. And like I said, when people are spending their money, when a consumer is spending their money, yes, there is going to be a certain level of expectation. And I'm sorry, they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. And like I said, they did themselves a huge disservice running that lady off from that property. Okay? Because when she was there, the people that were already there long term didn't have those issues. So that was the first thing. That was the first thing that well, no, not ordering those appliances in a timely fashion to accommodate when they were actually opening the property, reopening the property after the renovation. And then, and so, like, I talked to my former coworker. That's all she liked to do. She liked to talk. She liked to talk. And she be telling everybody business. Okay. So I know some of the stuff. I know some of the stuff, what they said that they're having a supplier issue and all that stuff. I don't necessarily feel that that's true, and people will do and say whatever they have to save face. Mm-hmm. So I already did that one. So yeah, so I have to do the one for the Belmont, and then I need to do the one for, the one, for that other hotel that I had last stayed at, you know, because that they had trash outside like for at least a week or maybe over a week, and that's what draws the rodents. They already have the rodents. They have the rodents in the building. Yes, you heard what I said. They have rodents like from the outside. It looks nice from the outside, even at night when they, the blue light is illuminated on the side of the building and all that stuff. It looks nice. The signs are nice. The outside is nice, the landscaping and all that stuff, because it's mainly just the open parking lot in the front, anyways. All of that stuff is nice. But on the inside, like, my room was nasty. Like, my room was nasty. And I took pictures because I'm going to put it up on the Google review. The furniture, like the rooms are like years ago, because like me and my folks stayed there for years ago. Like I would say between at least 2015 to like about 2018, somewhere around there. So they had, they did make an attempt to renovate, like, because the rooms did look different from when we used to stay there or whatever, but you have to do regular upkeep, to keep it looking nice. Like those bathrooms are nasty. Right now they're short staffed for whatever reason. They're trying to get rid of, the breakfast lady that's actually doing the job. This is deja vu. This is the Matrix, like a mug, y'all. This is the little black cat. The little black cat is walking by, y'all. The little black cat is walking by. Like the black lady that's there right now, she an older lady like me. She's really nice and she's good with the customers and all that stuff. and she's buzzing around like a little busy bee, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because they have eggs and sausage. Well, they don't. I don't think they do now, but because I'm still in contact, with my little neighbor. Like, I'm not on the property no more, but I've still been keeping in contact, with my folks and stuff. And she said, that it wasn't even a week later, because technically that would have been today, was like a week later when they had finally got the stuff, because I had left Friday morning and I was there Monday through, yeah, I paid for 4 days, Monday through Thursday, and then I left Friday morning. So that morning, by the time that I left, they had, got a supply order. And of course, they had the food that morning, but like literally just a couple of days later, I think by Tuesday, all the sausages were gone, and then they didn't have milk again and stuff like that. It's like I feel personally, because that was like a bigger property, and you have more people coming through. Like, they had two buses, which the whole time that I've stayed there, I've never seen buses roll through or whatever. Like, you had two buses, and then you're a bigger property, so you should be doing at least a monthly order. Like, I don't know what Brett was doing, but obviously Brett was on it. Again, y'all are running off the good general managers that are actually doing their job. Y'all are running off the good people that do their job efficiently. Like, that's like the first mistake, I feel. Don't run off the people that know the property and are doing their job. So again, these people, and I think both properties are run by the Indian folks. Like, I don't, like, where I am now, I don't know if they're run by the Indian folks, but the Indian folks so far and the crazy Koreans are showing that they just money hungry. Now, I'm not saying that, when you have a business, that you're not trying to earn money. Of course you are. But when you're dealing with when you're in hospitality, hospitality is cutthroat. It's so cutthroat. And I'm seeing that with these people in these last two properties, that I have, well, not last two, but I mean, between the Belmont and then, when I was at the Super 8 and stuff like that, like, these people have proven with how they run this business and how they're still choosing to run their business, that they don't care about the customers. They just want the money. You want everybody's green money, but you don't care about how you treat your customers. I'm like, okay, but then, there's Yelp, and there's YouTube, and there's Google reviews, and then people could go on Wyndham and put direct. I put it on Google reviews because more people, because like when you go on Google reviews, when you put the review up, it will say if it's from Choice, if it's from Wyndham, or Booking, or whatever. If it's a third party site or whatever, it will tell you in Google where that review was posted, so everybody can see it. That's why I put it on Google, because everybody can see it through Google. Okay, and it's out there. It's been out there for a whole week. And then my neighbor was like, "Oh, I didn't see it." I'm like, "Sweetheart, it's right there at the top. Like, if you click on, when all you have to do in the Google search is type in the hotel, and then right when you go to review the reviews on Google, it's still right there at the top. It's still right there at the top, because I just pulled it up. I just pulled it up. So right now their Google review summary is at 4.0. So you have my 1-star review. I'm the lone soldier that's at the bottom. The 1-star review, that was from me. Because like I said, if I could have gave it a 0 review, I would have gave it 0. So at the time, 6 days ago, when I placed this review, they were at, like, I think like 4.2. When I put my review on, it took it down to like 3.8. And now they're back at 4.0, because other people obviously have put up reviews, behind me. And like I said, by all means, if you need a place to stay that I said, what, well, I would say was reasonably priced, okay, fine. The rooms are nice. Like, where I am right now, it's low budget, but whatever. Once I left, I was able to stay at that 3-star hotel that had a pool and everything for cheaper than that place. Like, that shouldn't have been, like, I should not had to have left. You know, I was still gonna work it out, but I'm not gonna pay no more than what I had already been paying. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. Mm-mm. No, I'm not gonna do that. Everybody knows that I'm not working yet. I still don't have my unemployment yet. Okay, so I have to be mindful for every single penny that I'm paying for. So I found a place. It's low budget of the low budget. It is. Okay. It's like on the level of the whole roadway situation. Those roadways are nasty. The one in Woodlawn is nasty. The other one in Arbutus or whatever I forget. Let me see, because I don't know if I even put the address up there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the description when I finally update my subscription. I'm sorry, my descriptions for my videos. So the other one that I'm referring to is the Roadway Baltimore, Inner Harbor South. The address is 1401 Bloomfield Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland 21227. Yeah, that's the other one that I'm referring to. Nasty. Like that like I literally was just on the other side, same floor. I was on the second floor the first time, facing that restaurant. But that room was, it was okay. Like there was mold in the bathroom and stuff like that. But as far as the little seat that's in there, it wasn't all stained up and cut up. I didn't see no bugs in that room. Then they had me a few doors down. I was in room 225. That room was infested with roaches. It was infested with roaches. So where I am now, because it is low budget, yes, I've seen roaches. There was a little hole in the closet area that I had to plug up. I went right to the dollar store and got some SOS pads and plugged up the little hole myself and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to get gel and stuff and keep all of my stuff, in totes and what have you, you know, while I'm in this space, which is just temporary. But like I said, with that whole little situation happening the way that it did, it forced me to have to leave to go somewhere else. And I went to a 3-star hotel for that weekend that was nicer. The staff was really super, super nice. They didn't put up signs that you can't take food to your room and all that stupidness. I think that's just stupid. I think that's so stupid, because the Comfort Inn did that. The Comfort Inn did that. They don't have a breakfast, at the Super 8. Like I said, that's bird food. Like it's literally bird food. Like, the honey oat granola bars with the fruit and nut one, which is the chewy ones. Only on the weekends you get the Otis muffins and then the coffee and the juice. That's it. Like to me, I don't, what they call grab and go. Yeah, that ain't no breakfast to me. I'm sorry. It's just not, So I'm not referring to the Super 8. The Comfort Inn was the last hotel that I had stayed at, and they had put those signs up, but everybody does it though. Everybody does it. And then you're not accommodating the customers with the food items that you offer. You don't have, enough supplies and stuff. So again, you ran off the general manager that was on point doing their job. The guy was awesome. He was like, he was here the last time that I was here, just in July. And then when I had came last week, he literally just left like the week before that. So I literally just missed him by a week, you know. But when he was there, we didn't have these issues. We didn't have these issues, So I'm kudos to myself. Like I said, I'm patting myself on the back because I feel like now that I've created this YouTube channel and I'm holding these horrible hotel owners accountable, like I feel like people are starting to take heed to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah, because you're not gonna flim flam me and take my money and then not, provide the services that you had lied on the internet for months. These people had lied on the internet that they had refrigerators and microwaves and that they had a fitness center and all this stuff. They have it now. At like literally, like I said, the day that I left on November the 4th, they were just bringing out the refrigerators and the microwaves just that day when I was leaving. So, so I've been in contact, with my neighbor, you know. So, yeah, now they have the microwaves and refrigerators. Now they have the fitness center in place. But all of this should have been there. Like all of that should have been in place before y'all reopened. Y'all were just trying to get people money. And I understand. Y'all were shut down for 2 years. You trying to make some of your money back. Okay, fine, no problem. I understand. I understand you want some of your money back for your investment. Okay, cool, no problem. I don't have a problem with that. But the problem that I have is you had people, long term people that had been living on your property for over 30 days, and you weren't accommodating those people accordingly based upon the money that they were spending, and considering the time that they were actually staying there. Your long-term people, because my former coworker said that he had got microwaves and refrigerators from Walmart. Okay, and then some of the long-term people did get them. I'm like, okay, fine, but you should have planned better for your reopening situation. You should have planned better. That's not what happened. And then you ran the lady off that was doing her job, because the whole time when the lady was there, it was no issue with the price matching. And then now that she gone, now the other dude is, up in the prices, and all that stuff. So that's ultimately the reason why I had to leave, because I was spending, like I said, I was spending like between $65 to $70 during the week, and then my Friday, Saturday, I never paid more than 70. The most I ever paid for a Saturday or Friday, but this particular day was a Saturday. The most I ever paid was $79.75. I'm not working. I have very limited resources right now. So I have to account for every single penny. Okay. I kept telling my former coworker. Obviously she not doing nothing. Okay, fine. I finally did talk to the owner. The rate that he had quoted to me was still higher than my budget, than what I can afford. If I could have stayed, I would have. The rooms were nice. Once I finally moved, I moved down in the corner on the blue side. It was quieter down there. I wasn't smelling the people smoke, with the exception of the one girl when she could have really got attitudey, because she said, "Oh, it's a public hotel." Yeah, it's a public hotel, but you're in my stairway right here in front of my room. Now, when nobody was in that corner, fine, you can go there and make all the damn ruckus that you want. But when you see the curtain was closed, you need to be mindful that there are people around you. This is not your house. Even in an apartment, you still have to be mindful of your neighbors. And this is what I'm saying about the hood activities. These are the hood rats and the hood activity that you have to deal with. So I didn't have to deal with hood activity at the Woodlawn Roadway, but it's still nasty as hell. It's nasty. And then the one right here, the roadway in Baltimore, that one, the lady said, "Well, why didn't you come down here, to get your room changed?" I'm like, "Lady, I'm going through so much right now. I had to pee so bad and I was tired." Like, I literally could not get up. I barely could even get up to try to record the two girls that were right in front of my window. I would have got up though. I would have forced myself to get up to record that content, because Girls Gone Wild. Oh yeah, I would have taped that. I would have taped it and put it right here on my YouTube. I most certainly would. Y'all were right there. They must have been next door or maybe a couple doors down, because they were literally right in front of my window. Yes, I most certainly would have recorded that stuff. It was the middle of the night. Y'all disturbing my sleep. Anyways, okay. Let the videographer, let her get up and record this shit. I most certainly would have. I most certainly would have. I would have. So I'm glad that they finally acknowledged my review, and they really didn't have no choice, because Tracy is number one. Tracy is the leader. Okay, like I said, Tracy is the one that, I'm a regulator like my mama. Okay, I put my foot down. Y'all are not gonna flim flam me. And yes, I left the property. Yes, I did, because I'm not, if I've never spent $80 for a Saturday, I am not going to pay 92, $95, okay, when I have very limited resources, and I've never had to pay that much since I've been there. It's the principle. It's the principle. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. And as you see, I did not. And then when I left, I was at a nicer hotel. The brand in general is known for being nicer and treating their customers better. Uh-huh. The only thing that I didn't get to do was get in the pool, because like I was so tired and stuff. And then by the time I was gonna go get in the pool, it was too many little kids, in the pool. Like, literally, like the day that I was gonna leave, it was like two ladies in there with two infant babies, and the one baby was screaming bloody murder. I was like, no, my nerves can't deal with all that right now, with all the stuff that I'm going through. But yeah. So I'm glad that they finally responded to my message. Like, but they had to marinate on it. They had to marinate on it, y'all, for like a whole week. Okay, no problem. No problem. But you're not gonna flim flam the white bear and keep poking the white bear and talk shit about me behind my back and try to take my constitutional rights away from me. We do have freedom of speech. You didn't like what I said. So what? So what if you weren't flim flamming, your guests, your long term guests that were there, and then talking shit about them behind their back, and then not accommodating them based upon the long term stay that they had planned on staying there? Because I wasn't the only one. I had only been there for 32 days. There were other people that had been there from the time that they moved in. Everybody was getting the price match from the time that they reopened. And then when you run the black lady off that was doing her job, and you have this idiot that's coming in to replace you, and then he's running people off, because I was at the front lobby so many times on the telephone that people find out, oh, there's no more price match. Okay, but they're not coming there. Some people went, across the street to the Red Roof, you know, and then like those two, it was a lady and a guy. I was right there in the lobby. I witnessed it for myself with my own two eyes. They were coming in there to book for 3 days. As soon as my former coworker said, "Is no more price match," they both scheduled for one day and then left. So this is how y'all choose to run your business. Okay, fine, no problem. You're not getting no more of my money. Like, I don't care how short or long my money is. You're not getting no more Tracy's money. And like I said, I'm still going to put it out there for people to not spend their money there either. Just based upon how you piss me off. It's not professional for an owner and a general manager to be talking about people that are your guests spending their green money on your property the way that I was talked about. And like I said, it's alleged, but at the same time, though, my mama said even a liar will tell the truth sometimes. Okay, so people don't always tell the truth, and I've peeped it, I picked up on it. But in this case, I don't think that that was a factor. And I know I definitely rubbed them the wrong way, because that's what I do. Not intentionally and not on purpose a lot of times. That's just how I am as a person. I normally rub people the wrong way, and it's not my intention, but I am a force to be reckoned with. Yes, I do have a mouth on me. Yes, I can be loud and boisterous. Yes, I have a presence. I have a very domineering presence. Okay. But I'm older now, and I choose to move different. I'm not just going to kirk out and cuss you out, even when you deserve it. Like, there's so many times, even recent, there's some folks that could have got deserved to be cussed out. But did I do that? No, I did not. You're utilizing my resources. Okay. Trying to take advantage of people. And did I kirk out? No, I did not. Because, one thing that I have learned in my older age, you can make a better, how can I say, you can put your point across a little bit better for people, especially like somebody like me. I'm a chatterbox, yeah. But when mum's the word and Tracy don't say nothing, when Tracy don't say nothing, okay, peace be still. Silence is golden. Okay. When I don't say nothing, as much of a chatterbox as I am, and I run my mouth and I like to talk and blah 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 blah. But when I don't say nothing, that has more of an impact. That has more of an impact. Trust and believe, hear what I'm saying out of my mouth. When you just sit back and you let the people take the noose and you try to let them, you know, string themselves up, because again, because you're black and you're a woman, oh, you're automatically dubbed and stereotyped the angry black woman. No. Mm-mm. That's not who I am. But I can defend myself and I can stand up for myself. I have been fighting, just like my mom. I've been fighting and standing up for myself my whole entire life. So now I'm just automatically supposed to stop doing what I've been doing my whole entire life, because these people want to flim flam people and stereotype me and try to take my constitutional rights away. Oh, hell no. No, that's not going to happen. And then the more that you try to flim flam me, the more rah rah you're going to get from Tracy. Like I said, I wasn't rude and disrespectful to the staff. Even my former coworker, I was not rude and disrespectful. Okay, she says some slick shit out of her mouth all the time. I don't say nothing. See, like, silence is golden. silence is golden. When I don't want to be bothered, guess what Tracy do? I don't answer my phone. When Tracy don't want to be bothered, guess what Tracy do? I don't respond to no text messages. Yeah, that's what I do. When I don't feel like being bothered, and obviously the people around me haven't figured out at the point when I'm not talking to you, it's for a reason. Hmm. And I'm grown. And my mother has been in heaven for 15 years. Okay? I didn't have no other mother. I had more than one father, but I only had one mother. Okay? And Lord rest her soul to you, mama. My mama has been in heaven for 15 years, and I only had one. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, when I feel like being bothered, I will be bothered. When I don't, I don't. You know, people don't respect your boundaries and your wishes. I had said, please don't talk about me behind my back, to the Jezebel. And what did she do? She continued to talk about me behind my back to the Jezebel. That's not respecting my boundaries or my wishes. Yeah. So in all honesty, if I knew that she was working there, had I known, here, since you so worried about what I say out of my mouth, like I said, watch my videos because you will know my true thoughts and feelings. This is what Tracy is thinking. This is what Tracy is saying out of her mouth. It's not hearsay because you're on my video. You're watching me, right? Eventually, maybe they will. I don't think they've been. I don't think I've been saying a lot of slick shit, just like they say slick shit. Yeah, I'm not on the property no more. I'm not on the property no more. I don't have to entertain no bullshit that I don't have to at this point, you know. But mark my words. Had I known that they were working there, I would not have gone to that hotel. I already was not even talking to the lady. For her to be as old as she is, she messy. She real messy, and I don't have time for it. I don't. But she was working there, so of course I had to deal with, the situation while I was there. Yeah, but Tracy been gone for 2 weeks. And she been blowing up my phone. Why? Because she want to be nosy. Because she want to know where I am. She want to know who I'm around and stuff. Well, okay, well, you can watch my videos. That's all you have to do. You don't have to blow up my phone. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. If I don't, then I don't want to talk to you. I don't have no reason. Honestly, I have no reason. Like, there's been we have history now. Like, and then, I think I need to do a video about it. I really do. I literally could do a whole video, not just about the Judas and the Jezebel. Like I said, I could do a whole video about that experience dealing with my former coworker too. I could do a whole video on it. I really can. I most certainly can. But anyway, like I said, I thought it was interesting that they finally, it took them a week, but they finally responded to my review. So kudos to you, Tracy. If I had my little horn and stuff, toot toot toot, I'd be tooting my horn. I would, because people are finally, now that I'm starting to like make it worldwide, that I'm taking a stand and defending myself. People are finally starting to listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Hmm. Yeah, don't try to flim flam me, and don't try to take advantage of me and all this other stuff. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it because you get the white bear on you. uh Anywho, so I was thinking about, like, I got a couple little things in there, and I don't know. I've been thinking about a couple of things. I was thinking about starting to make me some like little motel meals, because look, y'all, like I was at the Belmont for like a year and a half. But even without even cooking in the stove, because like I said, I really didn't use that stove. The Judas used the stove more than I did when I was in that room by myself. Now that it's Thanksgiving, so I would have used the oven, obviously to cook. Like I said, I cooked Thanksgiving last year for me and the Jezebel to have food. Yeah. So, but Tracy's, you know, Tracy's this, that, and the third, and you always gonna lie. and say dumb shit about Tracy behind my back and all this stuff. Yeah, but Tracy has a heart, and Tracy tries to do good deeds, and I always constantly try to put positive energy into the universe. That's who I am as a person. I'm a giver. I am a giver, not a taker. Okay, that's my foot. Yeah, I'm a giver. I'm not a taker. The people that have been around me lately, they're takers. But that's not who Tracy is. I am a Virgo. I'm an August Virgo. I feel that there's a difference between the August Virgos. I started. I'm right on the cusp. So I have some of them lioness tendencies. Yes, I do. I most certainly do. And y'all know, Mama is the one who always handle the shit. On the plane, Mufasa sitting up there with Big Daddy, his big ball sack hanging out, just chilling and looking all beautiful with his big old lion mane. But yeah, it's the lionesses that go out that hunt and feed the family. It's Mama that's always the one that has to handle and regulate shit. Yeah. So I have the lioness tendencies. And then of course I have my Virgo tendencies because I'm right on the cusp. I was supposed to be a Leo. My mom's original, due date for me, I was supposed to have been a Leo. Yeah, but I was born a month late. Yeah. So, anywho, I have both tendencies. Virgos are the service people of the zodiac. We are, okay? I am a caregiver type. I am a giver type in general. Yeah, but I'm not nobody's welcome mat for you to walk all over. Trust and believe that's not going to happen. Y'all not going to try to take my kindness for weakness. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And I might have to be a little bit more calculated with things because, like I said, you're not always going to get the rah rah. Like I said, if it's absolutely necessary, and I can't really do it most of the time because when I get that infuriated and that mad and angry, it takes a long time. It takes a long time for me to come back down. So I choose, like that's like the Hulk. He's like, you don't want to make me angry. Yeah. Well, I'm like that too. Don't piss me the fuck off because when you get the rah-rah, it takes a minute for Tracy to bring it back down. So trust and believe you don't want me all rah-rah. And as an older person, since I'm more mature now, I choose not to bring the rah-rah. But I will if I have to. I will if I have to. I look. I was laying in the bed. I don't know. My skin is doing a thing this morning, and I haven't took a shower yet. I haven't put no water to my face. No coconut oil or nothing, y'all. I had finally got me some olive oil. Me and my neighbor went to Wally World a few days ago, so I had to stock up on some of my little supplies and stuff. So I had got me a bigger, my last little coconut oil was like this big. I got me a bigger one like this because I put it in my hair and I moisturize my skin with it because, my eczema, y'all see it in the video sometimes. I mean, it's okay right now. It's not all white. When it's white and crested over, that's when it's more inflamed. And right now it's okay. So, once I get myself settled and stuff like that, I am going to put more effort and energy into, getting my health and wellness on track because I need to. I really do. This whole sugar thing has taken control of my whole existence for far too long, and it's time to do something about it, Tracy. It's hard because I'm in survival mode right now. But like I said, I'm not gonna say exactly where I am because at this point, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. Okay, there's like 3 people that know where I am. You know, and that's pretty much it, and that's how I'm gonna keep it because it's not necessary for me to put it out there. You know, when I'm doing these reviews on these hotels and all that stuff, okay, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But at this point, it's not necessary. So many folks were worried about where I was and all that stuff. I'm not bothering nobody. I left the Belmont when I was court ordered to do so. Okay. You know, folks were inquiring about my whereabouts like literally the moment that I had stepped foot off the Belmont. I mean, whether it was because you were generally concerned or not, it's none of your business. It's really none of your business. And like I said, this place, is low budget, like the roadway situation. People are smoking. It's not like hood activity, at least not that I've noticed so far. It's not hood activity. And, I'm right next door to a smoker because when they're smoking in their room, I can kind of smell it in my room or whatever. A cigarette. I'm referring to a cigarette smoker. I'm not talking about a weed smoker, a cigarette smoker. Like I said, the person that was in this room, you saw the video I just put up last night. Like, that's nasty. Like, they literally would be in the bed and here they got their cigarette and then they put it out right there. That's just nasty. It's nasty. And then I took a picture. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it through my phone. I took a picture. They had a whole Newport box. Oh, my prayers just popped up. My prayer, that was my notification. That, yep. All right. God will keep you from all danger. Yes, thank you, Jesus. And then, of course, they got to have the advertisements for the games. Look, y'all get me on the other Candy Crush. I don't need to download this crush. Last time, well, the first time. No, the second time. We will go into his tabernacles. We will worship at his footstool. Yes. 3,208.9 thousand people have viewed this prayer. Whose birthday is that, y'all? Boxed 3208. So I noticed in one of the videos, I forget which video it was, I said I created my YouTube channel 5 days after my birthday. But I think I said it was like the 25th. Yeah, that was not correct. I have to go back and put that in the description. Tracy created her Tracy Talks channel on August the 28th of 2023. That's 5 days after my birthday because my birthday is August 23rd. Yeah, so 5 days after my birthday would be the 28th. So I noticed that the other day when I was watching the video again because like I watched them initially before I put them up online, but I didn't notice it then. But when I went back to look at it, because somebody had said something like, my folks pay attention to what I say and they're paying attention to my videos and the content that I'm putting out there. So somebody had said something. I'm like, okay, so let me go back and look at it. And I was like, damn it, Tracy, it's not the 25th. Tracy Talks was created on 8/28/2023, not 8/25. 5 days after my birthday is 8/28. Yeah. My birthday is August 23rd. Yeah. And so, see, that's something too that I could talk about, in the video when I finally uploaded about my former coworker. Yeah, about the birthdays. Yeah. You want to be all up in my business and stuff like that. Yeah, but what happened for my birthday though? Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anywho, let's get on to the rest of this morning prayer, Tracy, since your prayers popped up right where you were recording. We worship God within our churches with our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ. We unite together in his name to grow our community and strengthen our faith. Together we fight against the evil lurking in the world. We love our church family and praise God for bringing us together in his name. We will continue his works as a mighty force. So everyone across the world will have an opportunity to learn about him. So the morning prayer is, Dear God, we are thankful for our church family. We unite together to spread the word according to your will. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, and I'm going ahead and I don't need to say that one. And then, of course, this Royal Match need to do their little commercial. Yay! Oh, he banging on the glass. Well, hurry up and move the thing because he's about to drown in whatever these little brown things that look like turds. I don't know what it is. Fail.
Royal Match. Play now.
All right. Yeah, y'all had your little commercial again on one of my videos. Because it always pops up. And then the last little closing message is get closer to God day by day. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. So thank you for those messages since my prayers popped up. And like I said, when it's meant for me to see things or if I need confirmation, like if I need an answer for something, it pops up in my YouTube or in my prayers. My morning, evening, it don't matter. So yeah, I just, you know, yeah. So before I had started recording, It's Church Life had popped up on my phone. So, yeah, I haven't watched his videos for the last couple of days, but like I said, it's Church Life and Mark the Messenger, have had a huge impact on me while I've been going through this whole little thing. And like I said, I feel like that they both had popped up when I was still at the Belmont, because the dude that was talking about my arms, was trying to say, oh, I sent that to you. No, you didn't. You sent me some old white dude that was boring as fuck, and it's like, like I like Joel Osteen. Like I watch Joel. I haven't in a minute, but I like watching him. I love TD, obviously. Like literally when my ex had broke up with me when I was having my awakening moment, like for those first 6 months, because I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings. Like for once, Tracy did everything different to have a different outcome, and I didn't have the outcome that I wanted, obviously, but I feel like sometimes it's all about timing. Sometimes things is about timing. I don't really feel like that was really truly our moment, and now like it's irrelevant because like we have a really strong foundation built at this point. So he's my best friend. So we good. I feel like we're better now. I feel like we're better now as friends than we were as a couple, at least back then. But anywho, so when I was going through my little awakening moment, it's an awakening experience. It's an awakening experience. That whole woke thing gets on my nerves. I had an awakening experience, not an awakening. Okay, whatever. Anywho, so for the first 6 months, and then I was working at the time too, so that kind of helped. That kind of helped me stay busy and not be in my feelings so much. But I was in my feelings for the first 6 months. I was listening to Joel every day, to TD every day, and to Ayanla. Like I love Ayanla. Like I there's so many times like I feel like I have reached out before because like I feel like Ayanla really could have helped me with my whole hot mess. Like yes, Ayanla is awesome, and like and if there was ever an opportunity that I could have her kind of fix some of my mess, trust me, I would work with her. If I had an opportunity to, I would. I love that lady. Like, and I know she's helped so many people, and I know she's been through her struggles and all that stuff too, but she still has been there to help other people. And if I had an opportunity to work with her, I would have. Like, she's awesome, you know so oops, wait a minute. I was looking for that picture, y'all, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I'm almost at an hour. But yeah, so y'all, you know, first of all, let me say I've gotten some more subscribers within this last week when I haven't been feeling good and I haven't been recording. Excuse me, because my videos that I put up within the last couple of days, they were pre-recorded. Okay, so my folks, like I said, I get a phone call, or I get a text if I don't put up something. In a timely enough fashion, my folks are on it. It's like, oh, well, your fans are waiting for you to post stuff. I'm like, okay, I get it. But y'all know I'm going through shit right now, you know. So my stuff that I had literally have uploaded within the last few days is stuff that was pre-recorded. And thank goodness I had stuff in my phone to at least be able to upload stuff when I wasn't feeling like my normal self. I must have took the picture in my other phone, y'all. So I can't show it to you. But like, I'm gonna work on trying to, edit stuff. I haven't got quite to that point yet, but I can add it in there once I find. I've already looked up how to do it. I just haven't attempted to try to do it yet. So anyhow, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I want to thank all of my new subscribers. And people have been commenting more on my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Like, all of y'all are awesome. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to when my channel blows up, because that's what I'm praying on, y'all. That's what I'm praying on. Like, I want to, like, my mission right now is to help the people like me in my same exact situation. So if I didn't know what it was that I was supposed to do with myself, which literally, like, my whole life, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't. Some people, like, my mom always wanted to be a nurse. Like, one of my friends from high school, she wanted to be a nurse. And if she's a nurse, yeah. Well, some people knew, some people didn't. Like, obviously, I am the unique individual. I am unique. So I am the unique individual that I am, obviously, for a reason. And like I said, it's taken a long time. It's taken a long time for me to kind of learn more about myself. But like I said, I'm older, I'm mature now, so I'm choosing to move different. I mean, I'm still me, and I'm still going to do me things, but now that I'm older, with age and maturity, hopefully comes growth. So I choose to move a little bit different. Yeah. So thank you, y'all, for riding this wave with me. Like I said, not everything is going to be all rah rah, and it's not going to be all doom and gloom. Tracy has a personality. I try to be funny and laughy, jokey when I can. And I love to have fun. I love to travel. I love to eat, obviously. I don't eat like I used to, because I have lost weight. And then, like, I would like to start documenting my whole weight loss journey and stuff, because before, like I said, I literally just tried to start drinking more water and just started walking. That's all I did. Because, like, I feel like we sabotage ourselves sometimes, like with these diets and stuff, because the moment that Tracy was like, okay, I'm not going to eat that. Yeah, my brain starts playing them damn Jedi mind games on me. It's like, oh, Tracy, you see that cookie? You know you really want that cookie, girl. You better go eat that cookie. Yeah. And so I sabotage myself. This right here, when I start, you know, depriving myself of certain things, then that's when this right here take over and be like, oh no, you want to eat that. And then guess what? I eat it eventually at some point, because I don't know. I would say out of 100%, Tracy probably got like 30% willpower. I'm just saying. I try to be a little bit more disciplined in my older age and stuff like that. But yeah, whatever. Again, I am still a work in progress. But like I said, thank you. Thank you to everybody that's riding this wave with me, because I have some work that I need to do. And now I know what it is that I need to do. My lips look like they're moisturized, but they're really not right now. And I don't think I have a lip gloss yet, whatever, but whatever. I'm about to close this video out, whatever. And so, like, when I did my little morning powwow, like, that was fun. And, like, she still wants to talk, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, if there's anybody around, hey, I think I give pretty good advice. Like, so maybe I missed my calling. Maybe I should have been a psychologist. Maybe. Who knows? Because there was a moment. Maybe I'll talk about that in my Cumberland video, because it's Cumberland related stuff. I don't know. It's like I kind of want to talk about it and I kind of don't, because it's like it's 2 years. But at the same time, I've been talking about other stuff that's older than that. But I don't know. And when I get around to finally, wanting to record it, like, I will. Like, that, to me, that was not a pleasant experience. But a lot of stuff in life too has not been a pleasant experience. So when I get around to, like, when I actually feel like I want to talk about it, then I'll talk about it, but I don't know. It's just the thing that just popped up in my head is related to that whole little situation. Like, it's just, it's just not a place for brown people. Those people out there are very racist. Not all of them, but there's a good portion of them that are. And I just didn't feel 100% completely comfortable out there, because there's nothing out there. Like I said, they're like Planet Pluto in the vast outreach way far ways of the daggone universe. You know what I'm saying? There, it's cold. And up there it's cold too, because they're in the middle of the mountains. Pluto is cold. It's not like Mercury that's closer to the sun. Okay, it's cold, and they do what they want, and they get away with it. Like, I didn't even get my security deposit, from my former landlord. And my former friend had told me, because she used to do, property management out there. She's like, you're not going to get your security deposit back. Yeah, $525 I did not get back in my pocket. That was fucked up. you know. But that's just some of the shit that they do and they get away with it. But whatever. I mean, it's neither here nor there. I was so glad to get the fuck up out of there. I was so glad. Like the lady that I used to go play my lottery with, she was awesome. Like I miss her. Like she was awesome. Okay. And then of course, you know, my friend. So I pretty much, it was 3 people that I really clicked with. And sadly to say, I need to text her too because I haven't been in contact with her in a minute, and it's holiday time. Like, you know, that's the one good thing about holiday time. When you haven't been in contact with your folks for a minute, holiday time is a good time to start reaching out to your folks. So I haven't checked in with her. You know, now that I have me a more permanent temporary situation, you know, I need to hit her up. Matter of fact, when I get off this video, I'm gonna text her and see how she's doing. You know. But yeah. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the bed and no, I'm not dressed. I got my drawers on. Okay. I'm comfortable in my space, but I'm not trying to be inappropriate. Okay. But anyways, this is what I do. So like y'all seen me in my drawers already, like I don't care. And then if I start, you know, recording this whole weight loss journey, oh, y'all gonna see a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, you will. Yeah, because that's what people do. They take the pictures in the little bikini and stuff like that. Now, mind you, I don't even know where mine is because, yeah, I had got me and my friend the white chocolate one. That's still in Cumberland. Yeah, I bought us both a bikini and we went, you know, tubing down the river, belly out, titties out, all the extra thigh meat out, the cellulite, everything, and had a ball, had a good old time. Yep, sure did. I had the little white rainbow one. She had the black one because she felt it pushed the girls up more. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Had a ball. I took pictures and everything. We had fun. Yes. So even when I do lose weight, I will always have the spirit of a W. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm still very much W right now because I'm not, near the $3 mark no more. I'm like 245 now. So once I get closer to the 200-pound mark, I guess it will be more noticeable. I mean, my folks have already noticed it, but I feel it would be more noticeable. And then there's like my belly, like, if they actually cut us in half and they mushed us together, we're not exactly the same on both sides. We're not, because I'm not. My belly is definitely different. And once I get to the point where I start documenting my weight loss journey, then y'all will see. Because, like, I have like an Atlantic City funny too. So when I get to that point, when I start sharing more of my little stories and stuff, y'all will hear about that stuff. But yeah, I had a whole little belly moment once in Atlantic City. So yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Like, I need to go to the store because I don't have me no eggs. I made me a little bacon sandwich yesterday morning, which was good. It was kind of salty, but I like the thick bacon. But I really need to stop eating the bacon. Like, I really do. Like, I really do. And I don't think the dude's name is on my YouTube on this side. I think I discovered him when I was watching through that phone. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh no, he's not in there. I watch him on that phone. Anywho, when next time I see his video pop up, I'm gonna write it down. You know. So he puts up really good content too. He had lost 100 pounds, and he tries to eat more plant based. I mean, every once in a while he was making some steaks the other day in the open pit in his yard and stuff. So he said he was going to eat him a steak that day. So I don't think he really eats meat that much. And like when he does, I think it's mainly fish or whatever. But again, everything in moderation. Like you can't completely deprive yourself because, like I said, the Jedi mind games is real, y'all. Whoo, it's real. Yeah. Anywho, so I hope y'all will actually take the time, to watch my longer videos because I have to build up my analytics, within my first 12 months, to try to become monetized on YouTube and stuff like that. So eventually there's going to be more people subscribed to my channel. Please watch my videos in its entirety because it helps with my analytics. Thank you for all of my brand new subscribers. Y'all are awesome. I have a couple people too that, I just haven't been feeling good the last couple of days, y'all. So, so like I said, my content that, I actually uploaded was from, previous videos that were already recorded and stuff like that. So it's Thursday morning. So I'm actually recording this. Yeah, I'm actually recording this right now and I'm about to upload it. So I still have a couple other little videos that I haven't decided if I was actually going to put up yet or not. I'm sorry, I'm not checking both of my devices at the same time, trying to multitask here as I'm trying to close out this video. So anywho, like we're coming up on the weekend. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. Please be safe. Have fun, but please be safe. I most likely won't be doing much myself. I'll probably just be hanging out with my neighbor. I like hanging out with the baby. Like, I don't get to hang out with babies too much. Yesterday, I was just exhausted. I was like mentally and physically exhausted yesterday. So I told her for sure, I will come through today. But so I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you, like I said, to my new subscribers. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for riding this wave, y'all. Like when everything starts to blow up, like I literally am finally going to be in a position where I can start helping more people like myself, because ultimately that's my work that I'm trying to strive for right now. Eventually I will work another job in the meantime until once I finally get to the point where I feel like I'm ready. I'm not ready yet, y'all. I'm not ready yet. Like, especially like with what happened yesterday. Like, I was in the bed all day yesterday from what had happened the day before, you know. And that's a lot. Like, that's a whole day's worth of, like I could have been doing some recording, I could have been doing some more emailing, reviews, whatever, and it took the whole day. Like, I had planned to get up and to go out and to do my thing and stuff like that, but I couldn't. I was just, that was more, it was like I needed a mental health day. That was like my little mental health day yesterday. I just wanted to sleep. That's all I did. Because, like, dealing with these low budget places, that messes with my mental. It does. It messes with my mental. Like, seeing the bugs crawling around, that messes with my mental. So it's fine. Like, I'm dealing with it. I've been spraying all the peppermint. I'm going to get the sticky traps, and I'm going to get the little glue gel, whatever, the little, the gel in the pen and stuff. Like, because I have to be able to cook. Like, it's expensive to eat out every day, and I have to prepare my meals as much as possible. I don't know where my crock pot is. I gotta look for it. But like, I hate having to buy extra things. So if somebody has an extra one, then hey, let me have it so I don't have to go buy another one because I shouldn't have to. You know. But anywho, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'm gonna make me some bacon, and I wish I had some eggs, but I don't have no eggs. At least right this second, I don't have no eggs, and I don't have no money on my card where I can go down to the store. Oh, but anywho, I hope y'all have a tantalizing Thursday. And I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I hope that y'all have, some pretty awesome things planned for next week, since literally next Thursday is Thanksgiving. Like, this time of year is hard for me, y'all, because like I said, I had a very small knit family, you know. So it's hard not having family around when the holidays roll around, because the holidays are always revolved around you spending time with your family, and I don't have enough family around, and it's still hard for me. It's still hard. Like, I just do my best to try not to be emotional and just get through the days as best I can. That's all that I can do at this point. Like Auntie has said, my friend's Auntie said, at this point, the only family that I'm gonna have pretty much at this point is the one that I established for myself. And I'm working on it. I've been working on it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, anywho, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to all of my rambles and all of my good stuff that I talk about, all of my me standing up for myself. because we have to do that. You know, if more of us would take a stand, more of these hotel owners and then other people that try to flim flam you and try to take advantage could not get away with it if we definitely take more of a stand. So that's why I'm here. So, anywho, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an awesome day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have an even more amazing holiday since Thanksgiving is literally next week. So, you know, I'll be around, y'all. I'll have something to post possibly later if my neighbor wants to talk, because, you know, I already like got a snippet. I think it was only like a 20-minute video. It was short, but I don't know. Maybe I might upload it. Maybe I might have something more interesting to upload. Oh, and then I definitely, like, I didn't get a chance to do my Halloween stuff. Yeah, I haven't played around in my makeup in a really long time. I kind of slowly but surely have been picking up small things here and there. And then, of course, I couldn't find my makeup kit that's in my storage. I couldn't find my daggone crock pot or my makeup kit. So, anywho, so I'm going to have to buy me some more stuff here and there. But again, buying new makeup right now, it's not a priority. That's fun stuff, not dealing with real life stuff right now. And I have to be mindful of my spending and all that stuff. So I don't really have it right now to be doing all of that. But I have me one little outfit so far. Yeah. Yeah. So that will be fun once I finally get to the point where I can record that. Yeah. Anywho, I'm finally going to get off here, y'all. So y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Hope y'all have an awesome Thanksgiving. And I'll be in touch. All right. Deuces. Tracy out.